We begin with a developing story in North Bexar County. It could be several days before investigators have all the answers and evidence related to human remains found there last night.
They've begun a painstaking search on a plot of private land off Specht Road near Blanco Road. Our Katrina Weber spoke with Sheriff Javier Salazar about the discovery and tells us it has people wondering if this could solve the puzzling case of a missing woman.
Just as the sun came up, Bexar County detectives turned up the intensity on the investigation of human remains. They brought in more machine and manpower to search a plot of private land off Specht Road. Sheriff Javier Salazar says the skull and scattered bones may have been there a while.
They're pretty bleached out. They've been out in the sun for at least several months that we can tell.
What he can't say yet is whose remains they are. Not even the gender is known.
We actually haven't found much by way of clothing or personal items. I certainly can't go too much into detail on what we have found out here.
Still, they plan to search for more. The sheriff says they'll cover every inch of the 50-acre plot.
Even once we're done collecting what's right there in the immediate area, we'll probably be conducting grid searches of that field.
This is not an easy search by any means. The sheriff says there's a lot of tall grass and thick brush back there. And to make matters worse, they've already seen several rattlesnakes today. The discovery, Salazar says, has people wondering if these might be the remains of missing mom Andreen McDonald. The 29-year-old disappeared under suspicious circumstances in March from her home about 6 miles away. Salazar says he hopes to have answers one way or another for her family soon.
This is of the utmost importance to us, and we certainly want to bring closure to them.
McDonald's husband, Andre, is a suspect in her disappearance. He's under house arrest on a charge of tampering with evidence. Now, the sheriff told us that, ironically, this is one of the areas that they did search when they were looking for Andreen McDonald back in March, but they weren't able to go onto that plot because it's private property and they needed permission. Still, he does say that they hope to know more soon. And, of course, investigators are still here. We have about 40 of them still going through this area. He hopes to have some definitive answers soon. Reporting live in North Bexar County, Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.